Axl Rose is at it again, throws the microphone into the stage, storms off. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, show you the footage, and break it all down for you on this edition of the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, I Love Music Army. We're so glad to have you. New viewers to the channel, welcome. We appreciate you watching this video. And what I have to say about this Axl Rose mic throwing incident, which is buzzing all over the internet. You know, anytime a rock star goes crazy wild mad, well, everybody talks about it. We're not only going to talk about it, but I'm going to show you the video itself and actually go into a little deep detail of why this actually happened. So what went down, really, another thing, kind of like The Who, the drums were too loud. He couldn't hear anything but drums. He had a problem. He couldn't communicate with the sound engineer, so he took his microphone and he threw it at the drummer. Now, he didn't want to throw it. Let's just say he threw it at the drummer's direction. Wasn't mad at the drummer, but trying to let them know because he couldn't communicate with them somehow. They couldn't hear, I guess because the drums were too loud. A lot of fan reaction were like, I love Axl for doing this because he wanted to sound right for all the people that paid a lot of money to see Guns N' Roses, and he wanted to sound right. And he did say some things after he stormed off the stage. He came back and some things changed, but I'm going to tell you, I'm a little confused on why these drums are loud. And here's, just before I show you the video, it's digital world out there now. It's a digital console. They got a rider, okay, that says, hey, we're using this gear. So if they're not bringing their own sound guy every show, because some of them don't, they, have guys that provide sound for them, and that's why they had this thing called a rider and the equipment that they want, et cetera, et cetera. And there's stage managers and tour managers that have the flash drive from the last show that they did there or the last show that they did the night before or whatever. That comes in, it's pretty easy to knock a sound check out because all the settings are saved digitally. And even though you have to acoustically adjust for each arena, it's not as bad as it was in 1970, or 80 when you had no digital console and it was hands-on, 24/7. The technicians were really, really busy versus today. So I'm confused of why they actually had these sound problems, knowing what I know about digital equipment and how tours work. It's a little confusing to me. I have not checked into whether the sound company was rented or was someone they bring in. Usually they bring a technician with them everywhere they go. He might not have the equipment. They bring the equipment for them, but the one head guy comes in and he knows what's going on and what the band likes. So I'm really puzzled on why there even was sound problems. For the most part, there shouldn't be any sound problems during any show here. But let's get to the actual footage of what happened with Axl Rose.
I made it here anyway. So I'll just try and wing this.
And there you have it. That's all that went down. It wasn't like he was cussing at band members. But what do you think, I Love Music Army? Join us. One of the fastest growing music channels right here on YouTube. We call it the I Love Music Army at the Steve Champagne Radio Show. We want you to be a part of it. I read every single comment, and I would love to read what you think about this particular show. Until next time, though, hey, let's hit this button and do what we do. Rock and roll. Keep the music playing and the good times rolling. We will be right back. Thank you.